She says she about it, yeah, but I really can't tell. Bad girl, but I doubt it, yeah, cause she never seemed real okay. Got a little faded, then I asked her friends to stick around. They a little jaded, I could tell right away they're from this town. But are you down? Are you down? But are you down? She knows we can get it, but she tryna play it cool right now. She know that she gon' come with it, get it, like, get it. Don't wanna lay it down, okay. I was thinking, I figured you
Thank you. Where do I go? Okay.
Mr. on the radio. There we go, the way you move ain't fair, you know. Hey, soul sister.
Hey. Back it up. You guys friends? You guys friends? My story pales in impunity for sexual harassment / abuse. I mean, here's the thing. Last week we had a situation breakfast. You know the Bermuda Dunes account for sexual abuse complaints. So it sounds like it. You think you're gonna get some of my food? You want a sweet potato one? Sit. Reportedly, 8 women have been settled with. So someone from 8 people at least tries to speak up. And there are wonderful breakfast. The investigation started since been unraveling all morning. Is going to continue to unravel all day. So tofu scramble with like spinach, onions, some little hash browns, sweet potato fries, and then organic ketchup. And I got these at Trader Joe's. So I realized I haven't actually talked to you guys this whole entire vlog. So sorry. It's been a while since I've been back on YouTube. Just working a ton of hours, working 2 jobs, hanging out with friends since I've been like closer to them. So I've just been busy enjoying life and things like that. But what I want to tell you was the hike. I went on the hike down like past, it's like in between, I would say, Newport and Laguna Beach. It's El Moto hike. I did that with Sean. And then we went to Gina's Pizza and I got like a gluten-free vegan pizza and it was so bomb. And then I got like these 2 beers that are Oktoberfest beers. They were okay. I'm not big on IPAs, but they were good. And then went to lunch with my parents yesterday. Didn't really record much yesterday. Today I had that tofu scramble and then those sweet potato fries that I showed you guys. Super, excuse me, super lazy breakfast, but still really good. And then now I'm at the gym. It's almost 11:30 at the gym. Gonna do some back and buys, cardio, and then I got some other errands to do today. Yeah, and I'll just catch back up with you guys. I'm gonna do the Q&A today, so I'll talk to you guys more about like my transition with going vegan, how I've been feeling, do I recommend it, have I enjoyed it, has my strength gone down, everything that I personally have dealt with this transition, and also just like how my friends and family has viewed it, which is, you know, a really big part of, you know, someone's life, how your closest like niche views you. So I'll go over more of that later. But I have on this cropped sweater, like ripped shoulder sleeve, I don't know why. But it's from Irene's story down in the mall. And I just have on my purple Lulus and this like black sports bra, and it has like an open back that you guys will see in the video. But yeah, I'm gonna go get this workout on and I hope you guys enjoy it.
I'm spending all of my dough, I'm spending all of my cash. All this money that I ever had, I put that shit on my tab. 12 o'clock and I'm fucked up. Oh damn, I'm smashed. I got fine women and fine drinks, and I'm trying to make the shit last. It's Friday. Thank God, little homie, it's Friday. Let me get it on a Friday. Thank God, little homie, it's Friday. Yeah. I got got to the club and it's turned the fuck up and it's hot as a sauna. What a surprise, look at that girl, damn, she thinks she's hot as Rihanna. She thinks she's a young Madonna. I'll give that 7 or 8 at the best. 9 if I'm staring down straight at your chest. 10 if I'm drinking as late as the chefs. I'll say I'm impressed when I see someone standing out, not the ones that keep on handing out booty like change. They moody and strange, like Judge Judy on stage. What? That's an analogy. I hope you're proud of me. I've been undoubtedly spending much more than my salary offers me hourly. Fuck it, this liquor empowers me. I'm spending all of my dough. I'm spending all of my cash. All this money that I ever had, I put that shit on my tab. 12 o'clock and I'm fucked up. Oh damn, I'm smashed. I got fine woman in.
Showered, did my hair. I put on a self tanner from Sephora, Saint Tropez, I think it's called. It's like a blue lid. I've done it. I used it once before when I went to Vegas and I like it a lot. So I did that. But my mom threw away my mitt, so like my hands are disgusting. But it's fine. It's fine. So just have on this black dress, a little bralette, one of those that like crosses like in the front. I think we're gonna go to the beach today with a friend. Yeah, it's like 2 o'clock, so I still have my whole day. It's so nice to have a day off finally, like a full day during the week, not just like a Sunday, which is usually what I have. So we're gonna figure some things out. Maybe go to the pumpkin patch. I don't know. I love the holidays and like the winter holidays especially. So we'll figure it out. But I just want to say hi. I finished the last of my sweet potato fries. I put them in here. I just ate them along the way. But now I'm gonna head out and I will let you guys know what we plan on doing for the rest of this beautiful day in Laguna. It's like 88 degrees and it is gorgeous out. Can't complain.
I'm never really alone. Just pretending cause you gotta show the world you strong. But you show them all. That shit didn't turn me on. Call me crazy, but sometimes I think for throw a drop. I'm always right there in the funk of life.
So I'm just getting back from work. I have not really recorded much yesterday or today. But before I went to work, look how cute you are. Look how cute you are. You're so cute. Before I went to work, I went to Whole Foods and I just picked up these Go Macro bars. I got this one and then like a coconut one, as well as a sesame tofu with noodles. And I tried these falafel snacks because they're like 16 grams of protein in the whole thing. And it came with a tahini sauce, like a lemon tahini sauce. And without the sauce, they're super dry, so I don't really care much for them. But the sesame salad I always get, and I like the Go Macro bars. They're kind of high in calories, but I don't honestly eat a lot throughout the day, so I'm okay with the calories. It's like 260 for one bar. But, oh, and then I also went to Starbucks and I got a green tea, iced green tea with no sweetener and no extra water. I'm going to have the salad and I'm going to talk to you guys about how I've been feeling going vegan. I'll do a physique update in the morning for you guys. And then just like some of the other questions you guys had for me on my Instagram. So I'm going to enjoy and then I'll pick back up with you guys. Alright, we're going to get this rolling. Get the butt out of the angle though. Yeah, go that way. Good kitty. Okay, so no, Dakota! Stop. This isn't a toy. Like, what are you doing? Okay, so just with my transition of being vegan, so whenever I was prepping, anytime I prep, I don't have any dairy ever. And the only meat products that I have are chicken, extra lean ground turkey, and the occasional tilapia. So for me, it was always super easy just to cut out any dairy products, because I honestly never had those for a couple months at a time, and I'm not really a big cheese eater in itself. So that was easy. And then whenever I'm on prep, it's easy to have the protein that I do, but whenever I'm not on prep, honestly, like I have to remind myself, hey, don't forget to have your egg whites. Hey, like, Did you have enough like turkey, chicken today? So it's very easy for me, honestly, to cut out meat because I'm not a big red meat eater anyway. Like, that's another thing. I don't really care for any red meat products. So just like the transition of like just cutting out the food, it's actually pretty easy for me because I've never have, because I never have those products in my diet normally as is. I don't really crave anything. Like, I like chocolate, I like milk chocolate and stuff like that, but I don't really crave anything like, oh, I really want cheese. And if I do, like, some of the vegan cheese that I have found, like, isn't bad, so, like, I'm okay with it. So the transition in itself has been pretty easy because my diet before this wasn't heavy on animal products as is. Did I have any crazy slip-ups at first, or was it easy? It was pretty much easy, like I said. How did you handle being around your non-vegan friends, and did I feel weaker in the gym? So mostly I live with my parents at the moment, so they're super understanding because they've been around my prep diet before, so they understand like just like different diets and what they're about, and they're really sweet about it because they're like, oh, we try to get you a vegan thing, or we try to get you just vegetables, or we asked if they had tofu, so they're super sweet about it. I haven't really been around like a lot of my teammates as of yet, so I haven't really had them ask me like why I'm doing this, which I'm doing it because I love animals, and I just honestly, if I saw what was being done to animals, like if I saw how they were actually being treated, like I would just cry, and I would never want that to happen to like Dakota. So it's just kind of like how I see it. So do I feel weaker in the gym? No, not at all. I almost got to my 225 squat again. I haven't been really consistently lifting or doing cardio as of now, just because I've been so busy with work. So that kind of is what makes me feel a little bit weaker, but not necessarily like the vegan diet itself, because the vegan diet is high in carbs and fat, so I don't really feel weaker at all. And I'm still like around like 158. I like weigh myself in the morning just to get like an accurate weight. But yeah, no one's really been really like, oh my god, you're vegan. Like, I haven't had any of those responses. Like, a lot of people, like, I cooked for my one friend a few days ago, and I made him try like the sausage burrito that I normally make, and he was like, wow, it's actually like, pretty good. Like, he was open to it. I have another friend, Sean, that you guys always see. He's open to it. He's just like, oh, I like want to know what made you do it, or things like that. How do you balance your life in order to be happy? Anywhere from your family, boyfriend, works, food, and pets. Honestly, sometimes it's really hard to balance everything. Sometimes I work a lot of doubles, so it's hard to get in like friend time and work time, or not work, like working out and stuff like that. But what's really nice is the days I do doubles, I'll tell myself like, hey, you don't have to go to the gym, it's fine, but just be extra like mentally aware of what you're consuming, so I'm not too high in carbs, things like that, so I'm not feeling like sluggish, and then on top of that, not going to the gym. With family, I live with my family. A lot of my family is in Laguna Beach as is, so they're actually like right down the street from me. So I see family quite often. Friends, out here, I have a lot of friends like in Riverside area, and they're all in school right now, so I'm not like pressured to hang out with them like it's summertime because they're all busy too. But whenever I can, bless you, when I can though, I do try to go see them. Allison, she comes down a little bit, so I see them. So like, I don't know, it just kind of works out. Like, it's not like every single day people are like, hey, let's hang out, hey, let's do this. So I just prioritize things, and if I know I'm going to go out, or there's a possibility of me going out to like Newport or something, then I'll make sure I get my training done before I go to work, and then, you know, I'll come home, relax, shower, and then go eat. Or like, sometimes you just honestly have to give up some sleep to balance everything, and then just kind of deal with that like delusional awakeness that you are the next morning. But it's just about prioritizing things. Honestly, that's what it comes down to, is what you really want to make the time for. Have you thought about competing in the future again, or is it something of the past? I do think about competing in the future. I definitely don't want to compete during the holidays, and right now I'm just mentally not ready to compete, and I think that's what was so bad about my last prep, is I kind of forced it. And honestly, my last prep, it was more like, I want to lose weight, so the only way I know how to do that is to compete. And that is the worst mental stage to be at in order to compete. If you're just trying to lose weight and you think, oh, I need to go on a stage, don't do it. You will have the shittiest time prepping, you will hate yourself, and honestly, you're probably going to rebound pretty bad because you're like, what the fuck did I do? And I did this so strictly, and I wasn't enjoying it. So I do think about competing in the future, definitely next season, like next year, I mean. I will be doing it vegan, and so I hope my coach is gonna help me with that one. I'm sure he will, but I don't know of any vegans on the team, so I need to talk to him about that and give him like a heads up. What are your thoughts on tofu? I just bought some to try it and lean off of chicken and red meats, but it's not sure the best way to cook it. In the salad that I just had, it was like raw, like it just like wasn't cooked, and I just put like that peanut sauce on it, and it was great. I didn't really mind it. I would say pair it with something crunchy so you can kind of get that soft texture out of your mouth. Or I'll just put some seasoning on it, like a lemon pepper or something like that, and I'll just put it on the oven, and I just like let it, not burn, but tender. I just like cook it all the way through. Like if it's a little crispy, I'm okay with it because I don't like the texture too much either. So yeah, I would just say season it and then just throw it on the oven and like almost let it burn. If not, just put it with something crunchy and like another dressing to kind of hide or mask the taste of it, or like the texture at least. How did I get into fitness? How did you stay motivated for training? And what's your training regimen? I got into fitness, or like at least working out a lot, because I was always an athlete in high school. And then in college, I worked out with my friend Andrew, my cousin Courtney, Javi, and Cole, and we did like a lot of CrossFit, and that's where I get a lot of my strength from, is from doing CrossFit. So they started getting me on like a CrossFit workout routine like that. And then whenever they left, I started working, like they graduated, I started working out with my boyfriend Mark at the time, and he was the one that was kind of like, hey, like you should do like the workout Instagram, like you like have a lot of good ideas, like do it. No, Dakota. So he was like, hey, like, you know, if you want to, I'll record you. So that's how I started doing my Instagram, was because I had my boyfriend at the time was like, hey, you would be good at it, like let's do this. So he did all my recording in the beginning, and then now that we're not together, I just record myself, or I make Sean record me. And then how do I stay motivated? It's really not about motivation for me, because sometimes I'm just like, I don't even feel like going to the gym or like posting or just anything like that. To me, it's just more about discipline. Like, you know, you'll feel better when you do this. Even if you go for 30 minutes, like, you know, getting your heart rate up, working out, or just like lifting weights, I know I'm gonna feel better from it. And I just have to remind myself, like, remember what your goal is, what you're trying to get to, and how you're gonna feel at the end of it. And you always will feel better at the end of it. Like, you never go after work and be like, oh, that fucking sucked, I'm so pissed I went. Right now my training is pretty basic. I do 2 leg days, like a day in between both of them. I'll do arms together, or I'll do like shoulders and biceps, because shoulders are my favorite. I'll do back by itself. I don't hit chest too often, but I do want to start getting back into more of like an athlete training, where I'm doing like more CrossFit movements, things like that, not just like the standard curl, tricep extension. Like, I want to start trying to do a lot of the moves that I used to be doing in my like earlier Instagram. But that's what I'm doing right now. I do like 3 to 4 cardio sessions a week. So I do a spin class once a week at least for 45 minutes, and then cardio is a Stairmaster, 15 incline, speed of 4, and I'll do like 20 to 45 minutes, just kind of depending on how I'm feeling. I don't really pressure myself too much to do it. Another question. Body changes since going vegan. I've leaned out, honestly, even though it's a high carb. I'm mentally more concerned about the calories I'm intaking rather than like the carb amount. So I would say that my physique has definitely leaned up a little bit. Someone said, what's your favorite TV shows? I do love Queen of the South. I love Lucifer. Game of Thrones when it's on. Sons of Anarchy I just went through. And I was watching American Horror Story for a while. So I like those ones right now. How long do I do cardio for? Like I said, 20 to 45 minutes. Pea protein shake. Okay, so someone said I'm just now switching to pea protein shakes, and have you tried a few that are gross? Do you have any favorite ones? So this is one I'm using. I'm using the Trader Joe's pea protein, and it's not bad. It's vanilla. And honestly, it's not, like, I'm not big on protein, so I'll only use this when I have to. But honestly, it's not that bad. And then, like I said, someone asked me what's my height and weight. I am 5'7", and I'm around 158 pounds. But that's just a little bit of the Q&A that you guys had asked me on my YouTube, or on my Instagram. So I hope that answers some things. I hope that gives you some clarification of why I'm doing this, what like my motive is, how I'm feeling about it. Yeah. I think that's it for now. It's 5 o'clock right now. I'm just gonna relax for a little bit more. The gym's obviously crowded at this moment, so I'm not gonna go right now. But I will go a little bit later. And if I don't see you tonight, I will see you guys bright and early. So, I did not show you guys hi baby. Hi to baby. I did not show you guys a physique update because the Thursday morning I was running late to spin. So, I didn't make time for it. And then this morning, I just kind of ate like I just woke up hungry, so I just didn't want to like take the time to, even though it honestly doesn't take that long to. But I will show you guys a physique update in the next video. I pinky promise. But right now it's Friday the 13th, so I'm gonna go get a tattoo and a piercing. So I'm gonna conclude this vlog here. Next vlog you'll see me getting tatted and pierced, and then I promise I'll do a physique update for you guys. So stay tuned for that. And then it's also my friend Allison's birthday today, so we're gonna go out. Are you licking my foot? You're licking my foot. We're just gonna see in the next video what I get. So thank you guys for watching, and I promise I'm gonna get back on my game because it's been a hot minute, and I know that.